Rise and shine, everyone. It is Wednesday, June the 12th, 7:30 in the morning, and it is Oven Odyssey Wednesday. One of our favorite days here at the studio, at the station. We love having all of our guests, but not all of our guests feed us. So there is just something a little special about being fed.
Absolutely, yes,
especially when it's delicious food, like Chef Dave cooks up, and delicious pastries and baked goods that our resident bakeologist, Miss Susan Chipman, cooks up for us, or bakes up for us. So I wasn't with you last week. I watched. It looked delicious.
Yeah, what did we
I love fried green tomatoes.
Oh yeah,
that is one of my most favorite things.
Absolutely.
And I had a little bit of a sadness. I was happy that, you know, y'all got to enjoy that, and I got to watch on how you do make fried green tomatoes, but I don't know if I'll be able to duplicate as well as
we will do that again, not to fret, Courtney. Absolutely, because we will have green tomatoes until November, so we are going to have fried green tomatoes more than once again.
Okay, good. Oh, and Jeff is super happy too.
Yeah, and
what
the
did we cook
okra
last week? I
don't remember. I was trying to think.
I know fried green tomatoes, because that was a thing that stood up, and then you did sausage and gravy.
Oh, sausage and oh my God,
the
my heart is still not recovered from that.
Which those look delicious too, but I'm telling you, like I have, like fried green tomatoes is on one of my top fave food lists.
Me too, and fried okra, and I can't fry as fast as I can eat on the fried okra thing. There's not a big enough pan.
Right. By the time you get finished frying the okra, all the okra is gone.
It is. And so if you want some, you got to get to the front of the line.
It's never going to make it to the actual table.
No, ever.
No, of course not. Well, let's check in with Chef Dave, see what's on the menu today. Hey, Chef.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to you.
We're making...
Oh, well, hold on just a second, Chef. Let's make sure we're making sure that we are on so everybody can watch us. We want to make sure that there are little technical difficulties, and we want to make sure Jason's working really hard for us in there, making sure that we're on all. And was able to show her, and she learned some new tips. So she says thank you. She was cutting up garlic, and so you know, garlic is something to add to a lot of meals, and we do miss our John Garlic this morning, but hey John, hey Lucy,
hey,
I know they're watching though. Okay, so I think we've got it going on. So now let's check in with Chef Dave.
And still happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
So we're making crawfish mock choux over fettuccine this morning. Mock choux, which is spelled mock chow, is its roots are in Acadians that moved down to New Orleans or to Louisiana, and they learned from the Native Americans there. And mock choux is a corn and pepper and onion. It's basically like fancy cream corn, right? So we're going to do that. We've got some bacon in the pan now. We're going to render that bacon down, save that bacon grease, and add the other ingredients to that, and make a little sauce with it and serve it over fettuccine. So we've got some water boiling. I'm going to go ahead and get the fettuccine started.
So you don't break it in half, you just put it in there?
I like long noodles.
I do too, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I do too. But I never knew you could just put them in there. I thought you had to break them in half and immerse them.
Add a little salt to our pasta water. Just a touch of olive oil so it doesn't stick. Bacon's getting happy, and while all that's going on, we're going to go ahead and take our fresh corn, and we're going to take the corn off the cob.
Where did you get the corn?
From the fresh corn store.
From the fresh corn store. I didn't know if this was
fresh in Alabama yet.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we got a few weeks to go on that.
Do you have corn in your garden, Susan?
We do, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I had thought we weren't going to plant corn this season, and it's like, you know, I really like corn a lot on that summer plate, so we need that.
It looks so lovely and it tastes so delicious.
Indeed.
Absolutely. And we're going to save the cobs because we're going to milk the cobs to add a little flavor and creamy moisture to this.
Adds a little starch and thickness to it.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll put those cats aside.
And I watched corn coming off the cob for forever in Granny's kitchen, and so we do that at our house also, and it's just lovely. Absolutely lovely.
That was one of my granddad's favorite foods, is corn. We would always butter it up and salt and pepper and just,
My granddad, all food was his favorite. There were some things in their pantry that kind of frightened me. So it's like,
You have to tell me one of the things. You don't have to tell me all of the things, but I need to hear one of the things.
Pig's feet.
Oh, pig's feet.
Yes.
That would frighten me, too.
Yeah, that was not right, but I still love Grandpa a lot, in spite of the pig's feet in the pantry.
Hey, Chef, how do you cut an onion without crying?
Well, I'm tougher than the onion.
Okay, I'm not. So, is it true that if you hold a wooden spoon in your mouth while cutting an onion, it'll make you not cry?
I don't know.
Matches, yeah.
Matches? I guess some kind of wooden.
I think at this point I'm immune to it.
Yeah.
You cut a couple of 100 pounds at a time, and one onion just doesn't get it for you.
And I smell that bacon.
But brings up a good question. What's the easiest way to dice an onion? So I cut them in half. I leave the root end on. I cut the green end off, and I peel them back. So I've got this half of an onion all nice and put together. We're going to cut some slits in them like this.
And you have a handle to hold on to when you keep the root part
Exactly. It doesn't all fall apart. So, and then we just come down like that. We want kind of a rough cut on this. And there's our onion.
Everything I cut this time of day is a rough cut.
And then we do the pepper trick.
Yes.
We talked about that. Whoops. Cut the center out.
See that's just so impressive. Like, did you see how easy that was?
Was more impressive before I spilled the seasoning.
Yes.
You spilled seasoning?
Just a bit. That's okay.
Flip the bowl. That's all right. Is that Dave's special seasoning?
That is some Dave's Special Cajun seasoning.
Excellent.
We'll cut these cats up.
So this is kind of like that Cajun-inspired. It sounds kind of like an Asian-inspired.
It is definitely a Cajun-inspired dish.
Is the moot? Say it again. Moot.
Mock shoe.
Mock shoe. I was way off. Mock shoe.
Mock
Bless
shoe.
you. It sounds like a sneeze.
It sounds like a sneeze.
Give our bacon a stir. Give our
Again, that
pasta
smell
a stir.
TV. If we only had it. I'd like to share the smells. It is smelling so good.
Smell-o-vision is rocking and rolling today.
Smell-o-vision.
Hit our green pepper.
Bacon cooking is one of my favorite smells. That was a reason to get me out of the bed in the morning.
Absolutely.
No kidding. I'm a sleeper myself. I'm a night owl, but I can sleep like in the mornings.
Oh, absolutely.
But that bacon, that'll drive you out of bed for sure.
Indeed.
So I had some guests in yesterday with S&H Waterproofing, and we talked about crawfish. And they're actually from the Piedmont area, and they said that Shell's is one of their favorite places to go eat.
Excellent.
And so I told them that sometime they'll have to come in and be taste testers.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jack said he didn't like crawfish, but I'm guessing Chef Dave could change your mind on that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we're going to change your mind right now. So we're doing kind of a rough cut on these peppers and onions, about a 1/2-inch piece.
Jalapenos?
We're going to do one. These are big.
Just make sure you don't touch your eyes after cutting the jalapeno. Ooh. One time I cut so many jalapenos for salsa that it burned my fingertips so badly that I was soaking my finger. I don't know. How did that happen? My fingertips were on fire.
Yep.
Like,
So I said, I'm never cutting a jalapeno again without wearing gloves. Like, I don't know if they were just, I mean, they were really hot, but they were fresh out of the garden. I mean, it was a lot of them because we were making, cannon salsa. And I'm telling you, like, I was dipping my fingers in, like, milk or
That is
whatever I could
awful.
find. It was
Yeah.
awful feeling, like,
So
for
we're
your
gonna-
fingertips.
Goodness.
We're going to seed these jalapenos and take the veins out to tone down the heat a little bit. We want the flavor, but not too much heat, because the seeds and the ribs are where all the heat is.
I've got some holy moly peppers growing in the garden that are supposed to have that lovely pepper flavor, jalapeno-ish, without the fire.
Looking forward to the pepper harvest this year.
Yeah, it is going to be blissful.
You'll have to send us some pictures.
Absolutely.
Just show our viewers
Yes.
some pictures of those, the peppers.
And the tomatillos are coming along nicely also.
Nice. What
Yes.
can you do with
Haven't ever
tomatoes?
grown
Oh, those are the
before.
tomatoes?
Uh-huh. They're the
Tomatillos.
they have a little husk around them. Very interesting tomato.
Yeah, I've never
Kind of
seen a
thing,
tomato with
yeah.
a husk around
Yeah,
it.
well, I'll bring some
Oh,
in.
yeah. We'll look forward to seeing that.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Look at him chopping up those vegetables.
So we're going to cut the jalapeno a little bit smaller than the bell peppers.
Thank you. Very
Making it
good.
look easy.
And then what would breakfast be without a little garlic?
Well, let's zoom in on that again because we want to watch. We want to make sure everybody can see how to properly cut the garlic.
So we're going to add 2 cloves to this today. And I break them out of the hub and take my knife, the flat side of my knife, give it a little pop. And then I can easily peel it.
I did that when I was making hummus week before.
It was excellent hummus, by the way.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'd love
It
to
did
make
turn
hummus.
out well. I can
love
hook you up
hummus.
with
It's my
that.
favorite snack.
Yes, yes, it is super good.
We're
Look
going to
how
take the
easy
root
that
end
is.
off the garlic.
It just peels so easily. So you smush it down.
Give it a smush,
Give it a
yes.
squish. Squish it
Give
real
it a squish. And you can get a garlic press if you want to go that route.
good. Those get so messy though.
Yes, all of the cleanup that goes with the food processor and I made hummus in the food processor and it was a
A
right.
mess.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, hey, we got to go check in with our wonderful sponsors and get a little sneak peek of what the weather's going to be and some news this morning. So we'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.